You know, it's very satisfying to me to take wood from the scrap pile and turning it into art that will be appreciated for years to come. We're going to do that today. I'm Ronnie. This is my workshop, and I like to build things. I hope you do too. Let me show you what we're going to build today. Alright, I've been pumped to show you guys this piece of artwork made out of scraps. Now, it looks like just your regular old wood mountain wall art, doesn't it? Well, there's a twist to it. That's pretty as it is, right? But look at this. You can take these out, flip them around with some different colors that you painted on the other side. If I can get it out there, look, turn it around, pop those in, pop that in, pop that in, a whole new design. I'm going to show you how to build this right now. Don't go away. Okay, well, I've got all the parts laid out, and I'll tell you what, at the end of this video I'm going to have all the measurements and everything you'll need for what I did in this project. So they're all laid out, ready for staining. That's the next step, so let's get on it. So this is where you want to get really creative and decide how many mountains you want to have solid colors or how many you want to have alternating colors. It's really up to you. I had a variety of stains on hand, so I just used what I had, and turned out pretty good. Oh yeah, and please, don't forget to subscribe. Alright, I have all the pieces stained. Now what I got to do is mark the middle board for the depth of this groove that I cut in with my router. So this groove right now is right around 1/2 inch deep. So what I'm going to do is I've set my gauge to 3/8 of an inch, and then I'm going to run my pencil line along the edge here, and that'll show me where to put the mountain strips down to. So you can see the different color stain I did on the mountains. There was really no rhyme or reason. I just tried to vary it up and see what it looked like. Make a couple of them solid colors, and then a couple of alternating colors. So now I got to decide. This will be the middle board. I'll have one mountain on this side, one mountain on this side. Now I got to just decide the combination. I'm going to put these on the board. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'll put one of these solid on one side and the multicolored on the other, and we'll go from there. So I've drawn the line, just a little under 1/2 inch line on here. I'm gonna bring the strips down to that line, and we'll start putting them together. Inside. Let's put one of the back mountains in. So you got this side or this side. Let's try the solid brown. Let's see how that works. There you go. What do you think? You can take these out, flip them around. It's easier to do it on the table, but you get the idea. Huh? Let me know what you think in the comments. I got another added touch to show you here in a second, but I think that turned out all right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the build. I've got 2 more tips for you, or little extra things you can make up to embellish this piece of wall art. The first one is you can cut these little plywood pieces out and put them up on, glue them up to one of the sides, and you'd have a snow cap. You can make as many of these as you want. The second idea is to build you an extra mountain. That way you have more choices on the colors you want. Hey, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you on the next project. Okay, here's the materials list I promised you. I used 3 16-inch plywood. Mine happened to be birch. There are a total of 8 pieces, 6 5/16 by 2 1/4 inch width. And that 6 5/16, all these measurements are from the point down to the end of the board. So let me draw you. So let's say a piece looks like this. It's from this top point all the way down to the bottom edge. So to back up, 8 at 6 5/16 by 2 1/4. 8 pieces, 4 1/8 by 2 1/4. 4 pieces, 8 3/4 by 2 1/4. 4 pieces at 6 1/2 by 2 1/4. And 4 pieces at 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. Now for the middle board of the mountain sandwich, I guess you could call it, you'll need 2 for the small mountains, and they measure 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. And what I did was at the top of the small one, from the corner, I measured 2 1/2 inches in at the top, and I cut my 45-degree angle toward the side that way on each side. So 2 1/2 inches in, cut it at a 45 down. For the big middle piece in the sandwich, there's 1 piece, and it's 12 1/4 by 7 1/4. And for that one, I measured in 4 1/2 from each side, marked the spot, and cut a 45-degree angle back to the side. Now for the frame, I used poplar, 3/4 inch poplar, and that's 2 inches width. The 2 long pieces are 19 and 11/16 inches. And the 2 side pieces, the shorter pieces, are 11 inches. And I just glued, and I actually brad nailed them with my nailer. The back is also 3 16-inch plywood, the backing, and it measures 11 1/2 by 18 5/8 inches. And in the back, I cut a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch rabbet around the back on my router, so that back could fit right in there, and I just glued that in. And then finally, you just need stain of your choice. I used a variety. I used a washed gray, an ebony, chestnut, I think. It's just up to you, whatever colors you want to use. And that's it. So I wish you luck. I hope this proved to be valuable for you to watch, and if so, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I come out with my next project. All right, I'll see you on the next project. Later.